We're live. Hi, everybody. Tell me if you can hear us okay. Hi, Winnie. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Lori. Hi, Pamela. We're going to give everybody a few minutes to get on. I hope that you're all doing well. Hi, Jan.
Hey.
How is everybody doing tonight? Maybe I can write a post and say, hi there. Okay. I wrote hi there. Oh, good. That came up. Hi, Rhonda. Can everybody write back to tell me if you can hear me and see me on live? Because I'm kind of new to doing live. So if somebody could respond in the chat box and let me know that you can hear me and see me. Hi, Vita. Hello. Hi, Pamsy Pie. Hi, Karen. Hi, Plain Vanilla Grandma. Life with Patty. Rhonda. Hear you good. Lori, I think the dead can hear me. But anyway, oh, good. Everybody can hear me. How is everybody doing today? I'm so glad you're here. How's everyone doing? Hi, Vicki. Hi, everyone. It's so good to see you. And you guys know I'm Money Mom. Jen, would you like to introduce yourself? Some of you may have never heard of her.
Sure. That's right. Hi, I'm Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. And Dawn, I want to thank you for the absolute honor and pleasure to be here on New Year's Eve of all times.
Thank you. And you know what? Hi, Living in the Moment. By the way, guys, I am new to doing lives. This is just something special I'm doing tonight. I won't be doing this all the time, just every now and then for something special. Maybe I'll do one for 4th of July for people that might not want to go out and see fireworks, something like that. But I wanted to say welcome and thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And I just want to bring in 2021 in a really wonderful and positive way. And so I really appreciate everyone being here. And so I want to say this before kind of starting, that I absolutely love the community of the other YouTube channels and YouTube subscribers. I think we get so many people that write so many positive things, and everybody seems to want to help each other and build each other up to live a better, more frugal and abundant life. What do you think, Jan?
I think that 100%, it's been absolutely a blast meeting so many people through this wonderful platform. It's just so amazing.
I agree. And that's the one thing, and I think for all of you that know me, I really love to keep my channel with everything focused on what we can do with the abundance that we have and building more abundance and keeping a positive money mindset. And really, I like my channel, I think Jan feels the same, as a sanctuary because, you know, just to come over and feel safe and feel accepted, and we meet you right where you're at. Would you agree, Jan?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I am going to start off with a trivia question. I have 3 New Year's trivia questions, and that's all I'm going to ask. One of them I have for Jan. The first one I have a feeling you'll know. Okay, what kind of commercials were banned from American television in 1971? Does anyone know? What commercials were banned?
You mean pertinent to New Year's in general or in general?
Well, it says on January 1st, 1971, what kind of commercials were banned from American television?
I think I know.
Yeah. Okay, what do you say, Jan?
My guess is cigarettes.
Yep, cigarettes. Yay! You guys got it right. You guys got it right. Well, I do have a question for you guys. I have one important question to all of you. Anybody that wants to answer. Everybody in the comments. I know a lot of people want to talk about their New Year's resolution, but I want to ask all of you, what is something that you would really like for 2021? What's something, it doesn't have to be something to accomplish. What would you really like your 2021 to be like? It could be financial, it could be health, it could be personal, it could be anything. What do you want out of 2021? What's important to you? I'd love for anyone to tell me. Happy New Year, everybody. I would love to know that. Anyone that wants to answer what they really want for 2021. Yeah, and you know what? I will say this. I do tell you guys a lot on YouTube, but I'm a big believer in not living my life by fear. And I believe with all my heart, perfect love casts out fear. because you know what? I really think taking things day by day really helps. I really believe that. What do you think, Jan?
I totally agree with that. We have the gift and we have the ability. It was given to us. We just have to tap on it.
Yes, yes. And I'd love it that someone's starting their own business. Good health for all. Love it. Health for me and my family. I'll be honest with you guys. I think you guys would probably believe this. Health really is wealth because you can really take your health for granted. And if you're healthy, you know, you have so many more opportunities if you have good health and you're feeling good all the time. Peace with the country. Yeah, I love it. Seeing and hugging family. I'll be honest with you. I hug everybody no matter what well, I don't just run up to random people and hug them. I hug my loved ones and my family and my close friends because I think people need the human touch. I really do. You know,
Definitely.
volunteering in the community. Oh, thank you. Better health, getting my debts paid off. Yes, I'd love to see growth. Yeah, I don't like seeing anybody away. I think what this 2020 has taught us is to be better prepared and to have a stockpile, to have a savings, to have extra sources of income. All of that is really, really important. You know, the better prepared we are is going to really help us in the long run. You know, prayers for another year. Yeah, happy greetings. I do appreciate that. Oh, would it be okay to ask, if you feel comfortable, where does everyone live? Now, I know you may not want to say your city or whatever, but maybe you could tell me a state or a country or where you live, if that's okay with you. I live in Dallas, Texas. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota. Jan, we know where you, Jan, where do you live? Now, wait, were you born in New York City, Jan?
Yes, absolutely. New York, New York. Proud of it.
Yeah, thank you. New York, New York. Yes. Colorado, Georgia, St. Louis, Oregon. All these places, North Carolina, California, Virginia, Tennessee. Oh, wow. Pittsburgh. I tell you, Toledo, Ohio. I've been to several of these places. Oh, Canada. Love it. Youngstown, Arizona. Wow. All the places. And by the way, since y'all told me when I get to start traveling again, maybe I can go to maybe travel the world. Oh, Wendy. By the way, guys, a dear lady that I went to school with, her name is Wendy. Really sweet. She used to be a queen of the skateboard, really good skateboarder. Her and I know each other from elementary school, and she still looks young and adorable. She looks pretty much the same as she did when she was a teenager. And we knew each other. I've known her since elementary. So that is awesome. Albuquerque. Hi, Wendy. Hi, everybody. So anyway, that was my one question, is what does everyone want? I've got a video coming out about what I really want, and many of you are going to be surprised, but I'll leave that for Wednesday. But I would love to know if anyone wants to share their New Year's resolutions. I'll share mine. Number one, saving $8,000. Number two, getting to 170 pounds. Finally, getting on track to lose more weight. Those would be my two biggies. How about any of you guys? What would any New Year's resolutions anyone wants to share? Anything? How about you, Jan? Do you have anything you want to share that's not too personal?
I don't. Oh, no, it's okay. I don't call them resolution for me. I call them goals for me.
Okay.
I don't know why, but the word goals resonate a lot better for me. Of course, always to get healthier, knock off some weight, the same stuff. Just make better choices with food, that type of thing.
Okay. Well, you look healthy and beautiful. I would love to know.
Thank you so much.
Saving, lose 10 pounds, hike 100 miles. I want to go with life prepared to hike another 100 miles.
Nice.
One thing I do, you guys know this, several days a week, I go to Super Target near my house and I walk around on the inside of the store with a friend of mine. We walk about 10 times around the store. And that's a good workout. Mine is to be more organized and declutter, create better habits. Whoever wants to create better habits, I highly recommend Atomic Habits. Best book I've read all year. Maybe your library has it. I don't like goals either. I prefer the term accomplishments. I like that, Eileen. Saving, traveling, lose 25. Ooh, I love age is only a number. I love that. I don't know if any of you have the app TikTok, but I am now following a guy on there that just started a TikTok page, and he is 100 years young, and he is hysterical.
Wow.
So open at 529A. Be more organized. Love your journey. Happy New Year, Granny T. You guys are awesome. I love everybody. I love hearing some of your goals and aspirations and things you'd love to do. You know, I love hearing all that. Now, one question I have is if any of you have health goals, things that you or Willie would like. I would like to start lifting weights and doing different types of exercise besides walking, and incorporate not vegan, but more plant-based, because I really feel I need to increase my veggies. I think I've been eating too much dairy, and I think eating more vegetables would be better for me. So those are, and reducing stress and keeping unplugged more often. So if anyone wants to share their health goals, I'd love to hear.
I think those are sound ideas, Dawn. Excellent.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody else? Yes to the plant-based. Yeah. Lose weight, combat stress. Yes, yes, yes. And one of my ways to combat stress is basically unplugging the phone and taking time to just stay, kind of stay away from folks that are fear-based, that talk about a lot of negative things that drag you down. How many of you have negative people in your life that kind of can do that sometimes, and you need to minimize contact? I think we all do. Incorporate yoga. Yes, I love yoga. Lose 56 pounds. You're going to be 56. Wait, somebody's going to be 56 in March. So am I. My birthday is March 29th. Wait, whose birthday? March what? I love that. Get my teeth fixed so I can eat food. Oh, yeah. That would be wonderful. Intermittent fasting. Yes. Drink more water. Yes.
Can I just say something, Dawn? If
Sure.
if a goal is important to someone, even if it seems comparatively small to someone else, guess what? That goal is very important. If it is important to you, it is very important. I mentioned that on my channel many times.
And it can be the smallest goal. If somebody says, I want to lose 5 pounds for the year, or I want to exercise 1 day a week, you know what? That's their goal. That's their thing. I agree with you. Drink water, pray, and not worry so much. Boy, I can understand that one. It is easy to worry. March 31st. Oh, okay. We're both Aries. You know, somebody told me they could tell I was an Aries, and they said that Aries have a really bad temper. And just to let you guys know, I do not have a bad temper at all. I rarely ever get mad. It's just not in my nature. I don't like to feel angry, and I'm very forgiving. You know, I don't like to get upset at all. I like to be happy, you know. My goal is to be able to be more physical therapy so I don't need my wheelchair and walker. Oh, wow. That'd be wonderful, Joseph. That would be fantastic. Oh, Happy New Year, Daisy. Wow. I love hearing everybody's health goals. And, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I have a really good feeling that 2021 is going to be our year where we're all going to be able to accomplish everything that we want and more. I think we're going to amaze ourselves this year. What do you guys think? You know? Okay, so on to the next question. What are some financial goals? Mine is to save $8,000. And once I do that, start getting more active with my investing again. Anyone else want to share a financial goal? Jan, do you have any you want to share?
Just increasing my savings and emergency funds.
Yeah,
because
that's
emergency
good.
funds are, I was hit hard. Lost my mom a few months ago. It changed the dynamics of things, but grateful for having had emergency funds. You need emergency funds, just the way it is.
Yes, I agree with you. Pay off debt. Yes, slay the debt. Yes, Dawn, you have a positive attitude. Oh, thank you. I really do want to have a positive attitude, guys. Am I always this way? You know what? I am this way as long as I'm hanging around people with the higher vibration. That's why I like hanging around with Coffee with Kate, Jan from New York City, Kate
Thank
Kaden.
you. You too.
Positive, wonderful people like that. If I hang around people that are fear-based, I have to be honest, it affects my energy. So I can be positive if I'm careful about what I am taking in, if you all know what I mean. Pray more, declutter, increase house maintenance fund. Ooh, that's important. I have health and financial goals. Oh, great. Grandma Wealth Wisdom with us. Hi there. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, Jan, someone said they're sorry for the loss of your dear mom.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
And Jan's mom was really, really sweet.
I'm so glad you had a chance to speak with her a few months back, Dawn.
Yes. Yes. She was really sweet. So good. Financial goals. I love to hear that. Now, and then I know this is personal, but would anyone want to share any personal goals? And what I mean by that is it doesn't have to be personal. It could be something such as, hey, I would like to get back into reading, or I used to do arts and crafts and I'd like to get back to doing some arts and crafts. It doesn't have to be a personal thing, or start back on a hobby that I used to do, like photoing, taking photographs of nature, get out of debt, able to open an account, 6,000. Okay, I lost mine. Oh gosh, I just don't. So anything like that, personal goals.
So
Jen,
many
do you have any personal goals?
people. Wonderful. Huh? So many talented
Quitting
people.
Smoking. Oh, yes.
Oh, wow. That's huge.
Yeah, I definitely think that you definitely can do that. That's good. New Year's is be more open. Wait, I got to read this. Organize and have more gardens and also save money for future and survival. Yeah, build up emergency fund, gardening, meditate. Oh, by the way, I have to tell you all, I tried transcendental meditation. I know it's for some people. I don't know if you've ever tried it, but it wasn't for me because you had to listen to the sound and it played the same sound. It was like, eh. And my mind was wandering all over the place. I think I'm too hyper for transcendental meditation. So anyway, before going on, I know this is like way off topic of goals, but who would like to hear my cringe-worthy, embarrassing church experience? I shared it on another platform, and oh, hi, Carolyn. Anyway, this is something that happened to me at church. You guys all probably can tell that I don't have a long attention span, and if I'm not talking, I fall asleep. Okay, you probably can tell that. I fall asleep really easily. And I've fallen asleep during really inappropriate times, such as an important business conference call. So if I'm bored and someone drones and talks really quiet, I fall asleep. Well, I guess I nodded off in church, and I guess I had my head down like this, and I didn't realize it because I was kind of cold. My husband decides to jab me in the rib right here, okay? And he jabbed me, and he went like this. He goes, Dawn Doll, and he jabbed me, and I guess I was really asleep, and I went, ah! Like that, but a lot louder. And let me just say, it was not appreciated. I got a lot of evil, the stink eye, and people were not happy with me. So I had to share that with you guys. If any of you had an embarrassing moment, you guys could share your most embarrassing moment on my channel. What do y'all think? Anyway, just kidding. You can relate, Leslie. Hi, the Beals. Hi, Pamsy Pie.
Well, Dawn, I have an embarrassing moment.
That's so good. I love hearing people's financial goals, all these types of things. Okay, I know another question I want to ask you. Could you guys share some of your favorite financial books? I do love the
Dawn. I'll answer it, but you don't hear me.
Oh, wait, what'd you say? The heat's on above me. I can't hear.
Okay. Me? Yes?
Yeah, what did you want to say? I'm sorry.
Okay, no. I had an embarrassing moment on my live show.
You want to share the embarrassing moment?
Yes. I had an embarrassing moment on my live show on Thanksgiving, and Steve Young could attest to it. Everything I did not want to happen happened that day, including getting a delivery of a package. I had to get up in the middle of the broadcast. There was no getting around it. I could shut off a phone, but I cannot shut off a bell. So I had to get up and I had to accept the package, and people were staring at a blank chair.
Oh my God. Well, that wasn't that big of a deal.
Well, I reacted to it, and I think my reaction was the big deal. I said, I knew it. I knew it.
I thought it was funny. I didn't think that was that embarrassing.
Okay,
but I
I'm glad that you thought it was
grace.
funny. Very good. Very good.
By the way, I noticed nobody else is sharing their embarrassing story except for Michelle, who's had the giggles at a wedding. It reminds me of the Mary Tyler Moore episode where she laughed at a funeral, which you have to admit would be inappropriate.
Yeah.
So my other question for you guys is, share some of your favorite budget or financial books. Mine would be Tightwad Gazette would be some of mine. I thought Rich Dad, Poor Dad was a good book. Jen, do you have any favorites?
Yeah, mine was Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That was a good influence. Yeah. I kind of like don't read too much anymore. Honestly, I do not. I just like to talk a lot.
I like to talk, sleep, and eat. Those can be my three frugal
I got the
hobbies.
gift of gab.
Those can be my three. Yeah, but how about any of you guys? Would any of you have some favorite books that you really love? Favorite financial books? Oh, God. Okay, now Millionaire Next Door, yeah. Oh, yes. I think I saw that. Your Cheapskate Next Door. I didn't read that one. Living Well on a Shoestring Budget. I haven't read that. Hi, Dexter Dog. Living Well. Okay. Live Your Life, Not Theirs, Rachel Cruz. What a great name for a book. Love Your Not. Okay, a lot of people like a lot of the same books. Okay. That's wonderful. I love hearing people's favorite books. I love that. That's really wonderful. The Little Money Bible, Financial Freedom. Wow, there's a lot of good books out there to read. I love to read Dave Ramsey's books. Yes. I love the Dave Ramsey books. Oh, definitely. That is wonderful. Any book I can get my hands on. Do any of you use and download the Libby app or apps so that you can read them on your device? That way you can get them for free. I really, really like that a lot. It's a lot of fun. Do you have that, Jan, on your phone?
If I did, I probably didn't pay attention to it because I am admittedly one of those people that have a lot of things that like look cute on my phone, but I don't necessarily know what they mean.
You don't know? Yeah. A mannequin. Let's see. I once wanted to know what a mannequin weighed, so I picked it up and broke it in half. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Okay. I do have to share one other embarrassing story. I know you didn't come on to hear all my embarrassing stories. Once when I was with a friend of mine, we went to a restaurant and there was a musical Santa Claus and he was kind of doing this. And I said, oh, he's so cute. And I went up to hug him, and I guess I hugged him so hard, his head popped off, and it rolled down the aisle, and he was still singing while his head was rolling, going some kind of Merry Christmas song, and his head was rolling down. That was actually one of the more embarrassing things. Just thought I said, oh, the app is Libby app there. But anyway, everyone's saying hi so much. So we've talked about all the goals, financial, personal, other goals. Do any of you celebrate New Year's Day tomorrow? Anybody? What is everybody doing for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, New Year's Eve? Anything special? I'm going to make a roast tomorrow, so I'm going to cook tomorrow. Anybody else? You know? So I was just wondering if anybody else, your stories are great. Oh, yeah. Your stories are great. Yes, thank you. Taking my tree down. Oh, my gosh. Ours will probably be down before Valentine's Day. So, yeah, I love looking at Christmas lights. I love looking at Christmas lights. Oh, my gosh, I have to tell you guys something. I went to Oli today, and 2 weeks ago I was at Kroger, and I haven't shared this. Somebody that is one of the viewers of the channel recognized my voice because my voice carries, and she said, Money Mom, very lovely person. She recognized me today at Aldi, and I've never met these people. There were two people, a man and a separate girl, and they both recognized me from the channel. And they said, Money Mom, I said, how'd you know it was me? They said, we would know your voice anywhere. They are from my channel, and they are subscribers on my channel. I was shocked.
That's awesome.
Because I don't have that big of a channel to be recognized in public. I mean, if I had 100,000 people, maybe. I'm curious, for any of you that have YouTube channels out there, has anybody recognized you in public? Amanda, the Beals, you guys, your channel's like way bigger than mine. You're probably close to 100,000 now. Have you been recognized in public? Has anyone ever come up and said, "Oh my gosh, Amanda, Rick, I can't believe it's you"? Has anyone? How about you, Jan?
Yes, my granddaughter and my daughter were walking around on the Upper East Side. And of course, I was downtown at the moment. And my granddaughter said to my daughter, Mom, I hear grandma's voice. I hear grandma's voice. I'm telling you, I hear it. So some gentleman was viewing my video from his phone. She goes, there's grandma.
Oh my God, that is so people, Jan has that. Eat ribs, black-eyed peas. I've never had black-eyed peas. Babysitting grandkids. And I've seen you. You look too young to be a grandmother. You must have got married when you were really young. Let's see. Hi, ladies. Hi, Chris. I've recognized a few times. Of course, the worst was the day when I was looking gross. Amanda, I got to say this to Amanda. I hope I'm not embarrassing her. You are like really gorgeous. Seriously. You look even beautiful without makeup, and not many people can say that. You could never look gross. Seriously. Okay, Olivia. Hi, Bandama Grandma. By the way, Bandama Grandma also has a YouTube channel. Once I was recognized at church, except a Homesteaders of America in public. Wow.
No.
You're popular, Jan, Trevor says. Dawn the celebrity. You know, that would be wonderful. Well, I'm just so glad to be doing this. Okay, here is I only have 3 trivia questions. Third trivia question. What year was the first ball dropped in New York City Times Square? If you had to guess. I mean, or even if you don't know the year, when do you think so? Oh, it's Amanda. What year? What year do you think that the first ball dropped in New York City? If you were to guess it. I agree, Leslie. Amanda is pretty. 1907. Close. 1908.
Wow.
I actually thought it was the 1940s, so I was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one more question. This one I had no idea, and I was shocked by the answer. Because I guess for some reason, I don't know why I was shocked. What country has the largest New Year Eve celebration? What country's New Year's Eve celebration is the largest? I was really, really surprised at this one.
I thought it was Australia.
Yes, it's Australia. Boy, you're good. How'd you know? How'd you know? Anybody here from Australia? Anybody? Nobody here from Australia? China, Australia? Somebody said Australia. Germany? China? Yeah, anybody here from Europe? I was just curious on that. Japan? You know, that's the wonderful thing about YouTube is we get to meet people from all over the wonderful world. And you get to hear all about different life experiences. That's what I love. Don't you guys love that? The Netherlands, the coolest celebration. Oh, wow. I've never been to the Netherlands. I don't know if you guys know this. My dad is Hungarian. My mom's mom is from Norway. My mom's dad's from Switzerland. So there's some differences there. So it's kind of neat. So I asked that question. Okay, what kind of things would you like to see on the YouTube channel for 2021? I kind of already talked about this, but maybe somebody would like to chime in with something. If anybody would like to say. Anyone? Wanted to stop by and say hi, Dawn Z and Jan. Oh my God, hi Teresa, you're still up? Teresa's a good friend of mine. We get together. She's a sweetheart. But yeah, let me know. Oh, hi Debbie. I would love to know what you guys would love to see on the channel for 2021. You guys know I video a week ahead. So I've got some good ones coming up. By the way, I'm going to let you guys know this because I tend to embarrass myself a lot. I have a video coming up about my embarrassing grocery store experience, something that happened to me. So you will love that. About to fall asleep. Stories and experiences. Okay. Well, I don't know if I've shared this experience, but I'll share another thing that happened at Super Target. My friend and I went to Super Target. Some of you know this story. And I love musical toys. I was in line, and there was a toy, and there was this princess doll. And I guess my friend said, Dawn, don't touch it. Well, I always push buttons, and I pushed it, and it wouldn't stop, and it started singing. The child in front started screaming and crying again, and everyone yelled at me to turn it off, turn it off. I tried to turn it off, but every time I pressed the off button, it would restart. So there was some kind of malfunction. And then the little girl would start crying again. Let me just say, my friend wanted to leave me at the store. So nobody here will want to go shopping with me. That is for sure. You know, what about your daily schedule? Oh, yes, but all of you more does all her daily schedules. So I love that. I definitely love that. So that is wonderful. Any of you that have channels, do a shout out to yourself right now and maybe tell a little bit about your channel. That way you get a little bit of love and some support over by you. I am a big believer in supporting other YouTubers. I do shout outs frequently. I try not to do them too much though, because I was kind of doing them too much where people couldn't keep up. But I like to do shout outs to help people to gain more subscribers, to gain love and support, because I think that's what it's about. So if you have a YouTube channel, please shout yourself out right now and tell a little bit about yourself maybe, so that other people that are viewing this can go show you some support. You know, Jan, maybe you could tell about your channel if anyone here doesn't know you.
Okay.
Why we're waiting for everybody else too.
No, that's so kind of you. Yes, I love to talk about saving money any way possible. Usually, you know, quick tips is usually my thing. I have a morning show. I just finally named the show, and it's called the That Jan Zone Show, 6:15 a.m. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and it is live. And it runs about 20 minutes.
That's wonderful. By the way, somebody just asked you a question, Kathy. That was so nice. And Trevor said you're both so drunk. This Trevor young man is so sweet. They want to know what to expect from you in 2021, Jan.
You know what? I have to figure that one out myself. And I'll let you know.
Got it. Well, I was just kind of wondering, huh?
It's a transitional year. You know, going through personal transitions and stuff. So that will, you know, result in whatever happens. I like to do a lot of my stuff on the fly. That's the way I've been doing it, and it just works out well for myself. Well, you know what?
I do have to say this. I know some other YouTubers that do the same thing. I kind of plan things out, but some YouTubers don't like to do that because they want to feel inspired rather than, oh, I got to plan everything out, right? You know? Yeah, Kate. Yeah, there's so many. You know what? What are some of the other favorite Frugal channels out there? I mean, Kate Caden, she's awesome.
Love Kate Caden. Love
Lydia,
Debbie.
Sen. Who else?
Patty.
Life with Patty. Ellen. There's, I mean, Vita. I hope I'm saying the name right. The Beals. Yeah. One thing I'm going to tell you about the Beals. I don't know anybody that can do the best meal planning. She the first time I met Amanda with the Beals is when she did videos about how she feeds her family of 5 for $100 a month, and she would show you exactly how she did it.
Commendable.
Yes. I mean, and I think it can be done, but the one thing I noticed is she didn't buy convenience foods. She didn't buy a bunch of snackies. See, that's what gets me at the grocery store, the quote, fun food. You know what I mean? Do you know what traditions in regard to the New Year's Eve? Sauerkraut. Oh, I didn't know that about sauerkraut and pork. Wow. Jan, about YouTube channels inspiring me to start one. Oh, Jan, people are writing you nice comments too.
Unfortunately, I can't see the comments on my end here.
Oh, I didn't know that, Jan.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't. So I hope I'm not ignoring anyone.
Well, no, Jan is not ignoring you. Bethany wrote
that. I love you guys. You know that.
Your channel is inspiring her to start one for herself.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad. Who is saying that, Dawn? Who is saying that, please?
Bethany. Her name is Bethany Douglas. Jan, your video is starting YouTube
channel.
Thank
you, Bethany.
Start one. I just had to figure out what my message is. So she wants to figure out what the real purpose is and what I want to share. And I know you guys already kind of know this.
Just go out there.
Oh, I will come to you, Jan, the Beal said, and make a meal plan that's cheap, even in New York City. Oh, you have the Beals coming to visit you.
Sure,
Jan,
why not?
That's awesome. Jan, you're an inspiration. A lot of people are giving you love over here, Jan.
I have to tell you, the viewers inspire me. The energy that I get, that people see coming from me, literally comes from them. It comes from them and it comes right back. That's why I love doing live shows. There's nothing like it, in my
Oh
opinion.
yeah, I know you're well. Jan used to be on the radio. That shouldn't surprise any of you because she is a natural and she's a lot of fun. And what I love is when she makes a mistake, she laughs at herself. Which hey,
Yeah.
that's positive, right?
For sure.
Illustration from Penny's Not. Oh yes. By the way, Penny's Not Perfection is another wonderful YouTube channel. Her name is Mary. Lovely lady. She has a beautiful, adorable daughter named Penny. Her and her family just became debt-free. They are so excited. So if you guys would go show them support and shout them out and say congratulations, it's all about building each other up. That's my main thing, and I know I've already said this, but I feel it's really important. The main thing about my channel, and if you guys have noticed this, I keep the comments positive. I stay away from anything controversial, fear-based, because we get enough of that in the world that I want people to come to a safe zone on my channel, you know, and I want to hopefully bring people some joy and laughter, share struggles along the way. I'm human, right? But that's what it's about. I personally stay away from any videos that I feel scared when I look at them, you know? So love and prayers from Cleveland. Oh, by the way, hi, Walter. By the way, Walter, I have tons of family in Middleburg Heights, Cleveland, Solon, Rocky River, Amherst.
Happy New Year, Walt. That's a friend of mine. Happy New Year, Walt.
Yeah, Walt. Oh, you know Walter. Open door and windows open at midnight to usher out the year. Oh, that's cool, Debbie. That's cool. That explains. Okay, you are criminally underrated. You're a light on YouTube. Trevor, I agree. If you're saying that about Jan, I agree with you. Budget mom. Oh, budget mom's good. Oh, physics lawyer? Wow, cool. By the way, I love physics. I know that's weird, but I love math, so I love physics. So, okay, another random question. What makes you guys laugh? One of the things that makes me laugh are Chris Farley videos and The Office, Jim and Dwight pranks, and Mad TV skits. So I'd love to know what makes you guys laugh, because I think laughter is the best medicine, and it's free.
That's right.
My relatives in Ohio and England. Oh, wow. We had sauerkraut and sausage. Ooh, yum.
That sounds so good. I must try that.
Yeah, relatives in Ohio, both of you truly. Oh, my husband and me. Oh, your husband makes you laugh? Oh, yes. Rick is hilarious because he has a dry sense of humor. Love you. Oh, gosh. The cutest red. By the way, this is a $2 shirt from the thrift store. But while I'm waiting to find out what makes you laugh, I want to speak on the thrift store for a minute. And I almost want to do a video on this. Yeah. I don't know what you guys think. It used to be that you could go to a thrift store and get some phenomenal deals. Honestly, I have not found that to be the case. I can now get better deals on clearance racks. To me, I'm not going to go spend $7 for this at a thrift store. If you buy something at a thrift store, it should not be more than a couple dollars for like something like this. And a lot of them are not gently used and they overpriced. This would be my ideal job besides being a Walmart door greeter, which you guys know I would be good at. It would be to be the person that is allowed to price the items at the thrift store. How many of you would shop at that thrift store? Raise your hand. You know? Yeah. I would.
I love thrift stores. They are the bomb.
I love The Office, Little Rascals, funny pet videos. Adam Sandler. Wait, I love Adam Sandler. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I love the Chris Farley and Patrick Swayze dance video though. I thought that was so funny. Thrift store prices have gone up. Yes, they have. And it's just, to me, it's like, wow, if you want to get rid of this stuff, I don't know if you guys think so.
Dawn, can I mention something and show you something?
Oh, yeah, show us something.
This is a Leslie Faye purse.
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you. Thank you. $49.95 retail value. Janet at thrift store, $3. You know,
that
really
is a good deal. That looks
no excuse. Thank you. I've used it for years. No excuse to pay full price whatsoever. None.
Oh, yeah. I love that. Wool sweaters and making mittens. Yeah, I mean, seriously, I can get better deals, honestly, at clearance racks. You know?
I agree with you. The trend is going that way because we talk so much lately about the thrift store. Like the secret is out.
They're not what they used to be. They're way overpriced. And last time when I went to the thrift store, They had so much, they had an overabundance of stuff. And it was just ridiculous. Okay, I would love to know some of your favorite places to shop. It could be grocery or any store that you like going to that you feel you get good value. Any stores. It could be clothing, it could be grocery. What are some of your favorite stores? Mine would be Aldi. I like Kohl's. I like Bath and Body Works. Go ahead, Jan.
My wish ever is to step foot in an Aldi's. I hear so much about it. Please, anybody in government in Manhattan, please. You know, New York City would love one. Just saying, just
Oh
saying.
my God, that would be great. It would be so crowded in there. I would love that. But what are some of your favorite? Kroger? Yes, I like to go Krogering. Bath and
I
Body
like
Works. Oh
mom
my
and
gosh.
pop stores.
Dollar Tree, yes. Ooh, good. I've never been to Value World. Family Dollar, Costco. Oh my gosh. How many of you love the Costco samples? I used to do the samples there for Adele's Gourmet Sausage. And I love to feed the people. Aldi,
Nice.
Family Dollar, like you, Dawn. Aldi, but oh my gosh. TJ Maxx. I recently went there. The customer service was great.
Yeah.
Yes, Marshall's. Yeah, there's a lot of good places.
Yeah.
Goodwill. Yeah, I've not, you know what? I've only been to Goodwill a few times actually. Family Dollar. Roses. I've never heard of Roses. Marshall's. Oh, discount store. I wish I had a really good discount store. We have a discount store. It's about an hour from me. And I went and looked at the website. And their store, their prices were really not enough to go travel for the hour. It wasn't really, really good. If they wanted to go out to lunch on Saturday. Oh, yeah. Speaking of going out to eat, I rarely go out to eat. You guys know that. I recently went out to eat with a friend that I hadn't seen for a while. And I used to get the salmon. The salmon at the time when I ordered it was $13. It went $13. It now is $17. It's gone up 30% in the last 9 months. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed any restaurant prices going way up, but I thought that was a lot. I don't know if you guys think so.
Yeah.
Copper Cheese, TJ Maxx, Heart Sing. Yeah. All these Joann's, Kohl's, Thrifty Shop, ShopRite. They aren't far from me or you, Don. Okay, all these. You aren't that far from me, are you, Don? Oh, I live in Dallas, Texas. I live in Dallas, Texas. Anyway, I would love to be y'all's neighbor. You'd never, tell you what, if you want to save on your grocery bill, have me as a next door neighbor. Because I always make a lot of food and I would bring food over all the time. You would love that. Upstate New York, oh, cool. Albany, local IHOP, Bob Evans. I've never been to Bob Evans. Sounds wonderful. I would love to know that. So that's good. By the way, here's another random question because I keep asking you guys questions to get to know you better. Do any of you use a planner? You know, like this is my 2020. Do any of you use a planner? I was just curious if you guys like planners, you find them useful. Bloom in your own time. Ooh, Jan, where'd you get that?
This is actually just the last day of it today. Like 15 minutes to go to zero time of using it.
Oh my God, Jan only has 15 minutes.
I love my planner. I love my planner. I'm very old fashioned. I still like to, I mean, of course, I have one foot in modern technology. I wouldn't be here, but I still like this. The batteries never go out on this. You never have to recharge it. You get a power failure, it's still here.
Oh yeah, I'm like, what? I thought maybe it had a button on. I didn't know that.
No, no button.
Hey, sometimes notebooks can be really, really nice. I mean, honestly, sometimes notebooks can be great. I agree with you. Just a regular, good old pen and paper, right?
But I have nothing against anyone using all the wonderful apps. It's just that I'm 62 and I'm a little set in my ways. So it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. You know what? I agree with you. Yeah, I have a Bible planner and pages for many things. Jan, I love your thinking. Oh, Under the Median's here. By the way, guys, one of the best channels out there. I mean, there's all of you provide value. I want to say that. Yeah. Everybody offers something different. Under the Median, I tell you, I can learn a lot from them. And they do an incredible job with budgeting. They live off a low income, or not as low now. Raise 4 boys on less than $40,000 a year, and they're completely debt-free. Anybody's got to check out Under the Median. And by the way, I found out about Bandana Grandma, and I tried to do the video, but it wasn't as near as good as hers. I learned how to make Greek yogurt in a slow cooker from Bandana Grandma. So it's really good. So I love it.
And Dawn, I also know factually both of our favorites is Living on a Dime to Grow Rich. What I adore about that channel is it is a story of, yes, you could start with humble beginnings, but yes, you keep going and continue on. And it's not just about financial prosperity. I love that channel. I have to tell you.
I love that. I like how they changed their name because this is something I feel very led to. I've noticed sometimes some people that are frugal, not everybody, a few people that are frugal, I sometimes feel like they're not happy for those that are blessed financially sometimes. Or sometimes I've heard when people have been blessed financially, either from working hard, investing. Sometimes, you know, people think that, hey, you know, you don't need to have a frugal channel anymore if you have abundance, right? But I'm always happy for people that are abundant. You know what I mean? And people that God blesses. And I got to say that channel, Living on a Dime to Grow Rich, love their cookbooks. Their cookbooks are really good. You cannot go wrong with their recipes. So I would love to, all of you guys love to cook and bake. And
I just can't stop with it.
Huh?
The plethora of information from that channel is phenomenal. I mean, every channel offers its wonder. I find myself going to certain channels all the time. Just happens like that.
I would love, somebody asked about our favorite movies, so I'm going to answer that and have you guys answer. And then I want to ask if y'all love to cook and bake. Favorite movies for me, I like family-friendly movies that everyone can enjoy. Parent Trap with Haley Mills would be one of my favorites. I love old movies. I adore Bette Davis. Love it. I love Alfred Hitchcock films. Those are some of my favorites. Share some of your favorites, everybody. Yeah. Hi from the Village, Florida. Oh, Florida. Yay. I have her cookbooks. Yes. I would love dating. Okay, wonderful. The olden days. Yes, Rochelle, I'd like to live back in the olden days too. Yeah, Vita, you're right. By the way, I do want that. I really want to be happy for everyone that is abundant. And just because you make a lot of money doesn't mean you're not frugal. So very true.
Speaking of abundant, Ellen's Abundant Life on Less. Love you.
Huh?
Ellen's Abundant Life on Less. Love you. And Life with Patty.
Oh, she's always gratitude. It's all anything with Tom Hanks. Yes. Unsinkable Molly Brown. 7 Bites for 7 Brothers. I love Bells of St. Mary White Christmas. Love anything Agatha Christie. Oh, yeah. I love mysteries. Pride and Prejudice. Oh, my gosh. Yes. Keira Knightley. You know what? My daughter really enjoys watching and reading all of those Jane Austen books. And she likes Gothic love stories. Subject film, most classic films, screwball comedies. Oh, yes. There are some really funny. One of my favorite comedies is Throw Mama Off the Train. I know. I'm sorry, but I like to laugh. So, yes.
Nothing wrong with that. That's good.
Science fiction. Yes. Sense and Sensibility. Yes. A lot of good movies. You know, just, you know, but I do like watching family friendly so everybody can watch together. I enjoy that. And I like old movies. But yes, do all of you guys like to cook and bake? And if so, what are some of the things that you're good at cooking and baking? I'm best at cookies. How about you, Jan?
I call myself the actually like the frying pan queen. Like I'm the skillet queen. Like I could throw together things quickly. Like I threw together makeshift lo mein a few weeks back, and it was just so good. I had a handful of cooked pasta, threw it together with some other ingredients, and in 5 minutes I had a great meal.
Hey, that's wonderful. So you're good at that. I'm good at baking cookies. That would be my specialty. And I made homemade bread the other day that turned out really good. So I'm good at baking is my best. I can cook about anything, but I make some mean soups. Yes, Amanda does, and she shows us how she makes them. I think, yes, that sounds wonderful. Oh, yes, Under the Median. I know that you're vegan, and you guys look so healthy and young and thin and in shape. I would love to know, maybe you could do a few cooking videos because I know vegan You know, you probably have a lot of fantastic recipes. I think, Amanda, you're vegan, if I'm not mistaken. You know, vegetables are so good for us. But if you're speaking as neighbor, lighting off fireworks and sound effects, boom, ooh, that's good. My family says I'm a soup queen. Yeah, I like soup. I have to be honest. There is very little food. I like almost everything. I don't know about you guys. I am the least pickiest eater in the world.
That's
Okay,
good.
Wegmans. I am vegan and my husband is keto. Now I've heard some people can be keto vegan, but I don't know how people can do that. But that's interesting. My dad's soup, nuts and bolts. Well, let me ask you guys this. And I wasn't planning on this, but I'll ask now. Do any of you have any questions either for me or for Jan? Because Jan was kind enough to come on and help me.
Oh, this
because
is
I'm
fun. I
not as
love
web
this.
and
Are you
tech savvy,
kidding?
and she's been very kind to do so.
My
So do
pleasure.
any of you have any questions for me or Jan about anything?
Dawn, can I mention something? That
Sure.
right now we're looking at past and future. In 9 minutes, it will be the new year in New York and other parts of the country.
Yay!
9 minutes
Nuts
to
and
go.
bolts party mix. Oh my God, I love nuts and bolts. I'm good at making plant-based foods like meat eaters actually like. Well, I love everything. Honestly, I love every single vegetable and fruit that I've ever tried. So I can't think of any vegetable or fruit that I don't like, which I
Even
know
Brussels
sounds weird.
sprouts? You like Brussels sprouts?
Yes, I like Brussels sprouts because they taste like cabbage, and I love cabbage.
They are good. I like them.
Okay. Oh, Jan, what's the hardest part about living frugally in New York City? Under the Median asked you that question.
Okay, not caving into everything you see in the store windows, because walking around, especially the cute little boutiques and stuff like that, everything looks beautiful. Not going to the fancy restaurants. I was never a person that ate out a lot, so for me that part is easy. But sometimes you see something really, really cute, and the temptation could be there. But I know better. That's
Oh,
probably
someone
it for
said, can
me.
you see Times Square from where you live?
No, no, I'm a few miles away from there.
Okay. And favorite holiday? And I know some people don't love this holiday, but I'm going to tell you what mine is. Mine is Halloween because I love to dress up. I've dressed up like a teenage mutant ninja turtle before, Donatello, when I taught school, which I'll tell you a story about that. I didn't read the instructions with the green makeup, and so I put it on my skin without putting this lotion stuff on first. So my skin was green, all of me, my whole body. And when I went to wash it off, it wouldn't come off. So I was green for several weeks because every time you showered, a little more would come off. And people looked at me like, why is her skin green? But so Halloween would be my favorite. How about you, Jan?
Honestly, would be actually, I have two: Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Okay, Thanksgiving and Christmas. Okay, sounds
They
good.
tie, they tie neck to neck.
Okay, and then someone asked about favorite. Oh yes, and someone wants to know how you remained so happy in 2020. Jan, you can answer that.
I did not want to touch upon this necessarily right now, but it's my faith. It is my faith, because I am a faith-based person. No matter what happens, the outcome is always good. No matter what happens in your life, when you are faith-based, no matter what happens, no matter how many negative things around you going on, you stay faith-based and you always know it will always be okay. But since you asked, I answered.
Oh yeah, that sounds wonderful. I love that. And Amanda asked me, and I think you also, favorite childhood memory or maybe something, a funny story from my childhood. I have so many. You know what? When I was a little girl, my parents said this about me. I just loved to play. I loved my Barbies and I loved my dolls and I loved riding my bike. I loved roller skating. And I was just such a busy little girl. I just loved to play. I loved to wear dresses and black patent shoes. I was a very girly girl, and I had really long hair past my rear end. It was long, kind of reddish, and naturally curly. And you know what? Math was my favorite subject, and I would do math problems in my spare time. So that's a little about my childhood. Jan, what would you like to share about yours?
Okay, two things. It's quickly two things for me.
Oh, take your time.
No, oh, thank you. The first one is this. When I was a child, every year my parents went to the Thanksgiving Day parade, the Macy's parade. So one year I'm standing on my father's shoulder. He had me behind him, holding me up on his shoulder. And there was a gentleman by the name of Mitch Miller. Some people may remember him. Every time he walked by, I started laughing. I was about 2 or 3 years young. He came up to me. He was fascinated with me. He started pinching my cheek. He said, "Oh, she's so cute." And that landed on TV. But every time I saw him, I started laughing. So I don't know why I was laughing, but I remember that event. The other thing is in reference to math. I'm also a former school teacher. I do not like math. I admit it. And every year in September, I'd walk up to my chalkboard and write this on the blackboard. "Okay, boys and girls, read this." I wrote on the board, "I hate math." The kids loved it. As a result of that, they related to me. I said, "Let's get through this together. I don't like math." And it was great.
Really? I can't believe that. I bet the fact.
No, I don't like
my
math.
dad and I would watch
I don't
Goofy
like it.
Monster
I'd rather
movie.
teach religion, English, reading. I don't like math.
Yeah, I really do love how you do definitely the Halloween. Okay, yeah, match. My birthday's 10/30. Jan, you're right. Faith is big. Yes. I don't know about you guys, but I'm big into being grateful. Every day starting off the gratitude, because we have so very much to be grateful for.
Absolutely.
And Dawn, do you remember playing with Dawn dolls? I do not remember that.
There was a Dawn doll, yes.
I love to play with toys. I really do. So that's good. Does anyone have any? Oh, Jan, Beals asked, what did you teach? I taught pre-K and kindergarten. What did you teach?
I taught the 3rd grade and the 6th grade in a self-contained classroom. I taught every subject, including Christian religion.
Oh, wonderful. I didn't know that. 4 minutes to 2021. I really love Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter. You know what? I like all holidays. As you guys can tell, I love people and I love all holidays. Really, I do. Now, does anyone have any financial questions for either Jan or I? Anything about budgeting, health, personal questions, perhaps? Anything? Jan's kind of scared to answer those, but that's okay.
No, I'm not scared. I'm never scared to answer it, because if I don't want to answer, I'll look right in the camera and say, "I don't want to answer it." People know me long enough to know that.
That's okay. Yeah. So, and I'm going to ask you guys another question. I got to write this down. So does anyone have any budgeting questions that they want to ask either of us? I mean, it doesn't have to be advice, but just any questions about finances, budgeting.
I could give a quick suggestion. Everyone needs to confront, everyone who's afraid and has fear and trepidation should consider confronting their budget at the beginning of the month. It is not a monster when you look at it. It's only a monster when you avoid it and then things happen. Look at it, deal with it, make it your friend. Make it your friend.
Literature tutor. Oh, neat. Aloha from Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. Ooh, private school. Okay, I taught. Yes, my daughter went to private school. Yeah, that definitely. No, I agree. But I do have to mention one thing about budgeting. No one's asking a question yet. I definitely know there's a lot of great videos out there where people are giving, advice and tips on living a more frugal life and more sustainable. I think that's fantastic. But I do want to say this. I do think that there are some folks out there that just are not making enough money for the month. In other words, they have enough to pay their basic bills, but they don't have enough for when Murphy's happen. Home repairs, car repairs, unexpected illnesses that insurance doesn't cover, needs, anything that comes up.
Dawn, when we get to 20 seconds, I'm going to let you know here. I'm at 50 seconds. Then you can count it down. We're at 47 seconds at Times Square in New York City.
Okay, and she's going to count it down, guys.
So for me, when we hit 10, I'm going to count it down. Is that okay by you?
Oh, yeah. Somebody.
I want to know when it hits 10. I know it's exciting. I know. We're at 30 seconds.
Something went off behind me. Go ahead, Jan.
I'm sorry. Good riddance, 2020. Mwah. Bye-bye. See ya, 2020. I will not miss your 2020. We're at 19 seconds, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Yay for Jan, for anybody that's on the East Coast, yay! Happy New Year
To
to all
my
of you.
family and
I have one
friends, I
more
love
hour.
you. I love
Yay!
you,
Hi,
all my
three
family and friends.
sisters. And three sisters, I sent you a card back.
Yay!
Hey, everybody. Yeehaw. Countdown is on. Yay, Walter. Everybody. Yay.
Love
I
all
know
of
some
you.
are, yeah, thank you. But yes, but Jan, what were you saying before
Thank you
all
for
that?
that privilege of having me count it down.
Oh, thank you. But I know what I was saying. Some folks do not have enough money for the month. They might have enough to pay the bills, but we have to think about all the things that we have to be able to have money in emergency fund, because if you don't, that's when people go in debt, and you know how it goes. They say it happens in threes. So yes, we can cut back expenses, but sometimes more money has to come in too.
You just have to increase your income when that happens. And there may be situations when you get a windfall. I'm not getting into anything like that, but everyone knows their situation personally. And if somebody can extract something from any windfall, do it. Put it away.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay. But anyway, Happy New Year, everybody. And I thought someone said New England, but I didn't see anybody from England on here. Oh, 9 p.m. Sell things to increase your saving and money. Yes. These tips are fantastic. Okay. Another question. I keep coming up with questions I wasn't planning on having. If anyone doesn't have any questions for Jen or I'll ask you guys another question. What are some of your brands that you are brand loyal to? It doesn't have to just be food. Do you guys have any brands? It could be beauty items. It could be food. It could be clothing, shoes, computers. It doesn't matter. Cars. Do you have any brands you're brand loyal to? I will say this. The last two vehicles we had are Toyotas. I really like a Toyota. I'm not saying I have to have it, but I would say that would be my preferred. I don't know if any of you have any Dove soap, Dawn dish soap. Thank you. Dawn dish soap. Jan, do you guys give yourself allowance? And if so, how much? Well, I have my cash envelope system. I take out $6.50 for my complete month for everything. So yeah, I do. Stuff happens. Oh yeah.
I'm not sure if that person was also asking if we pay directly ourselves a little something for ourselves. I call that mad crazy money. And it's really important that everyone takes out a little bit and saves a little bit of mad crazy money for once in a while, because if you don't ever do that, you're going to feel so deprived and it's going to defeat your purpose because you might give up.
That makes sense. Oh, by the way, Amanda asked, and Jan, I'll direct it to you first. If you could give one advice for 2021, what would it be?
Remain hopeful. This is a year of transition. This is not last year, which is now officially gone. This is a brand new year, a brand new day. Things are looking hopeful. I know we still have a lot to do. I know there are negative things going on right now. We are in the process of fixing that, but we have to keep our faith. We're not the only ones fixing that. Keep our faith, stay the course. Don't give up, keep the hope.
Boy, I don't think anybody could say it better than Jan. I actually have two. One is watch what you're watching. Watch who you're spending time with. Watch who you're listening to. It could be anything, whether it's on any platform, because each of us have our triggers, and we each need to take care of us so that we're in a good place so that we can take care of others. That would be my one. My other advice, I know I'm kind of going on religion here, but I know many people here, maybe not everyone, are Christians. And if you are a Christian, one thing that I do feel that some Christians forget is that the Holy Spirit is there to indwell us and to help us. He is our helper, and he can help make our life so much easier when we depend on him, because we try to do so many things on our own strength. We need to rely on the Holy Spirit to help us. That would be some advice I give.
Excellent.
Hopeful, grateful, take care of the homeless. Yes. Yes, I agree with you. I agree. I really am a big believer in giving, because you know what? And you know something? And one of the things is I've been praying a lot, and I really feel God has been telling me things. And I've been getting him speaking to me. And one of the things I feel he's led me to do is not to judge others because I haven't walked in their shoes, no matter what, whether they're homeless or not. But not only that, if somebody is unkind to me or impatient, to go above and beyond and be loving and kind to them, because I don't know what's going on in their life. And me, you know, showing a good example and living Christ and them seeing Jesus in me can hopefully help them and plant a seed.
That's a big one, Dawn. I love that. Excellent. That's a big one. I love that.
Give food and blankets. Yeah, I agree with you, because all of us have, many of us have so much abundance. You know, I heard a guy do a video. He said, you know what? He said, you don't realize it, but there's people out there right now that would love to be in your place. They're praying to be in your place right now. I think that's so true. Powerful words right there. Yes. Do you ever suffer do you ever suffer from frugal fatigue? I did, until I changed my money mindset, because I used to think I was sacrificing, and I read a really good quote. You're not sacrificing, it's called self-care. So
Right.
honestly, I have everything I need. I actually could be way more frugal than I am, to be honest with you. Like the Beals, not that I'm trying to compare, way more frugal than me. Under the Median's more frugal. Jan, you're probably more frugal. I could be more frugal, to be honest with you. I really
If
could.
you make a game out of frugality, you can make a game of it, a sport, a challenge. It turns it into a fun thing. And you know, at the end of the day, you're doing something for your ultimate benefit. You're not doing something bad.
That's true. That's true. Take care of our veterans. Yes, my dad is a Marine. I totally agree with you. God bless. You know, there's so many people that sacrifice so much. However, if you ever suffer from take care of the veterans. Yeah. Good night and Happy New Year. Oh, Walter, you are well. How do you know Walter, Jan? He seems so cute.
You're so cute. We know each other from music groups, and we're very, very close friends for years.
Oh, hey, what a sweetheart.
I got to call you soon. Hang on one second. I actually have a call.
Oh, Jan has someone calling. Tell them I said hi.
Hey.
You know, that's so good. I hope you guys don't mind.
I love you too. I love you too.
It's just, I like to learn about you. I don't know if y'all have noticed when I do my videos, I ask you questions.
And as long as you're okay too.
Genuinely interested in what's going on in your life.
I am so happy to get rid of 2020.
I just know I want to be a better person. You know? I always want to take the high road. And if I can do anything to help other people, stuck in the 60s. Oh,
well,
yes.
I'd love to talk to you, but I got to go. I'm on the air.
Oh, who are you on the air? Who is that, Jan? Tell them I said hi.
Bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. My friend got off.
Now, I have another question for you guys. Do you guys believe in, let me see what the word would be, power of suggestion, like whatever you speak kind of manifests?
Yeah.
I kind of believe in a lot of that, because a lot of times if you speak life into people, it comes back to you in so many blessings. If you say, hey, I feel good, I'm blessed, I have good health, I feel like that we have good health. I don't know. Do you believe in that, Jan?
Well, it's not just like a dream. It's actually kind of like biblical to speak positive things over in a good faith-based way. So we really should be good positive speakers over things, not speak negatively over our lives, because that's not a good thing to do. So instead of saying that glass of water is half empty, why not choose to say it's half full?
Yeah, but like, okay, I've heard people say, oh, I feel like I'm coming down with something, right?
Yeah.
And I would never ever say that, because to me, you're speaking illness and fear. To me, if you thank God every day for your good health and He's taking care of you.
I may not feel great right now, but I'll feel better later, kind of thing. Yeah. Like, for example, you could say, I may not feel great right now, but perhaps later after my prayer in a little bit, I'll feel a little better. I mean, always remain positive. There are going to be naysayers in our lives, okay? You know, we could pray for them. Do not let the naysayers control your thoughts. You are meant to be positive and go forward.
Oh, you know what? I was thinking, I forgot the name of it. Law of attraction. That's what I was going to say. But I do believe that is in the Bible, and I really do. I was just kind of wondering, put positive out in the universe. I teach my children to say, it's going to be a great day. Yes, with many cares, I will be a good listener. Yes, I'll be honest. I could work on my active listening skills. Definitely. Sometimes I have selective hearing because there's been some people in my life sometimes that they'll make a short story long because they go into details. Nothing negative towards them. But that's like torment to me because I don't have much of an attention span. So if they're kind of making the story longer with a lot of details, I'm like, it is kind of a challenge. Say you were live online, just wanted to say Happy New Year. Hi, Pan. Fake it till you make it. Yay. Now, I will ask another question. If it's okay to ask and you want to share. Walter, we had the same thought at the same time. Oh, cool. Share some of your favorite YouTube channels that you enjoy listening to. There's so many wonderful ones out there. But if you want to share some of your favorites, if you feel comfortable, they could be frugal, they could be other kind. Of course, a lot of the ones I follow are budgeting and frugality and homemaking type channels, but
I want to offer an apology to some of my fellow YouTubers that I cannot always view everything at the same day, at the same time. Do know that I love you. But sometimes I don't get in my comments back to you, but do know I care. And as soon as I can, I'm going to play catch up on everybody.
Oh, yeah, I know. And people probably understand that we can't watch everything.
No.
I do feel it's really important when we do watch to write an encouraging comment or ask a good question to show our support.
Yeah.
Kate Caden. Oh, yes, a lot of people. The Beals are great. Oh, yes, the Beals. Homesteading pastor. Somebody told me about him. They seem lovely. She drinks coffee. You guys know I'm really good friends with Kate. Okay, how can I help my husband realize he's becoming a hoarder? The more frugal I become, the less he wants to get rid of. Yeah, that could probably be a challenge. I do understand because my husband doesn't like to throw things away too. I will tell you one thing I have done with my husband. What we do is we have spaces or homes for things. And so what you could do is create homes for all the things he says. For example, we have a bookshelf and all for us. And I said, if you want more books, that's fine, but then you need to get rid of a book. So anything that's not going to fit in this space, that's okay if you want to bring something new, but you need to get rid of something. That would be one thing. Create homes for things. That would be my one bit of advice. Freedom in a budget. Oh, yeah, Kelly's awesome. Budget girl, lover. Love Kate Caden, living on a dime, awesome. Wendy Valencia. Oh, I've gotten to talk to Prepper Princess a few times. She is wonderful.
I love her channel.
She has fantastic tips. Love her.
Prepper, if you're watching it, you are awesome. Thank you for
Plain
your video.
Vanilla Grandma's a sweetheart. Secret Slob's great. Frugal Joe is so lovely. Goodwill Bunny, yes. Zone videos. Yeah, thank you. Oh my God, how can we forget Homestead Tessie? She's awesome too. I mean, love the support. There's so many good things from everybody. I don't know if any of you guys have watched it, but have any of you watched Catherine's Plate? She has a lot of great recipes on her channel. Watch Breakfast Dumpster Diver. Love Prepper Princess. By the way, I would love to go dumpster diving, but nobody will hold on to my cankles and lower me in. Anyway, if any of you live in Dallas, who would go dumpster diving with me? How to learn patience if you're a natural saver and spouse is a spender. Oh boy, that would be interesting. I have to be honest. My husband and I, he is extremely conservative when it comes to money. So we overall get along about money. He's not really a spender that much. So I haven't had that issue, so that's a good thing. But I guess that's where, like Wendy Valencia, her and her husband have budget meetings. I think just compromising, coming to something would be good. I would love if it wasn't, let's see here, Homestead Tessie, she sells stuff. Pet Goose George, I haven't heard of that. Yeah, I haven't done any kind of prepping. I don't know if any of you watch homesteading.
Oh, excuse me. The Long Run with Joel and Christy.
Oh, they are lovely, aren't they?
Absolutely lovely, lovely couple. And it's
yeah,
so much
really
good
nice.
information.
That was so, so neat. Okay.
There are so many. I hate to feel I'm forgetting anyone. That would bother
I know.
me.
There's a lot, and I hope no one has hurt feelings. There's a lot of wonderful people.
We love you.
Okay, how many of you would consider doing your own YouTube channel if you haven't had one? Or if you do have one, how many of you would consider having a second channel? Would anybody do a YouTube channel? Jen, what about you doing a second channel?
Not me. One channel is enough.
You don't want a second one?
Not at this time. But I
hi
from myself up
Eddie
to doing
Pie
podcasting.
and Kitty. Oh, hi, Eddie Pie and Kitty. I give everybody nicknames. There's one guy that's on the channel that always writes comments. His name is Doug, and I don't see him on here, but I call him Dougie Bear. Anyway, I'm listening to your channel, Living on Dime. Great challenge. Ooh, I am a sanctuary. How Debbie saves. Oh, my God. We forgot how Debbie saves.
No, we didn't. I mentioned it earlier.
Did you mention her? Okay, God, she's awesome.
And by the way,
channel, one's enough.
Show.
Wait, I've got to ask.
Every Tuesday night.
I got to ask under the median something. Yes. Under the median, it doesn't look like you have commercials on your channel. Are you monetized? Because you should be monetized because you get a lot of views and your channel deserves it. Alopa says, so I'd love to know that. Jan, okay, Jan, someone wants you to tell your YouTube channel.
The name of my channel is Jan from New York City Saves Money.
Hey, and maybe Frugal Minimalist. Yes, that's a great channel. And you know what I was going to say is maybe we could do where Money Mom travels around. Then the video title can be called Money Mom Let Loose in New York City. What happened?
Excuse me, Dawn, what is the name of the channel with Emmy? Emmy's channel.
Oh, yeah, I cannot remember the name of that channel.
We love you,
Mine
Emmy.
went blank, and Emmy and Paul. Do you guys know what channel we're talking about? Emmy and Paul. We applied. They haven't given us monetization. Yeah, you guys should be monetized for sure. Yeah, I cannot think of the name of that channel. It's going to bug me if I don't think of it.
If you're watching, Emmy, just pop on and let us know.
Yeah, if you guys know. Frugal Minimalist, Lex and Cinnabon, thanks. Well, I know you guys are Frugal Money Saver. Thank you, Frugal Money Saver. They have some wonderful tips. I love Emmy and Paul. Thanks.
Yeah.
Joseph. Yeah, I love so many YouTube channels. Okay, one that's not frugal that I really like is Ask the Mortician. Do any of you watch Ask the Mortician? I know that sounds crazy, but I really like
one.
Huh?
I have not heard. I have to look at that one.
Ask the Mortician. I really like that. Okay, I'm going to start a YouTube channel this year. Yay, I'll shout you out, Bethany. Free to Family. Yes. Debt-Free Dana. Yes.
Oh, Debt-Free Dana. Brilliant.
Oh, gosh. I have 2 channels, and that's plenty. Oh, wait. The Beals, you have 2 channels. Wait, what is your other channel, Amanda? Can you tell everybody about your other channel? I think you have a Christian encouragement channel, if I'm not mistaken. Frugal Chick Life, Jan from New York City Saves Money is Jan's channel. Yeah, thank you, Eileen. Oh, Amish. I love learning about the Amish.
Yeah.
Oh, and starting Monday, I've got a new series coming out. I finished Tightwad Gazette. Instead of Budget Boot Camp, it's called Spending Makeover. Kind of keep it positive. Feel like I should be taking notes. Oh, listing all the channels we've been mentioning. I feel like there's so many of them. I do love that. Yeah. I think the chat feature does show, Jan, doesn't it?
Not on me. I have no comment. I cannot see comments on here from you.
No, you. But when we end the broadcast, all the chat features, that shows up on YouTube.
Yeah, later on, I'll get to see them and hopefully get to address them. Dawn, can you imagine that in about 4.5, 5 hours, I'm going to be on my own live show at 6:15?
Oh my gosh, yeah. And I know I should be ending this here. I don't think we'll send.
No. I could stay another 5, 10 minutes. I could stay another 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, sounds good. And this, we do daily Bible
studies. I'm an hour
studies.
ahead of you guys. I'm an hour ahead of you.
That makes sense. So the Beals said they did a fundamental faith-based channel. We do Bible studies, and you guys also did a Q&A. How Debbie Saves is here. Hello. And Vita is happy on budgeting more. Spanish and English. That is wonderful. My dad actually lives in Mexico part of the year. He lives in, I can never pronounce it, Mazatlan, Mexico. I wasn't thinking about the fact that we could see the comments later. Yes. And I could probably email you some of the channels if you want. So yeah, these are good. I don't know if there's anything else to say.
I want to add some point. I need to add a point, Dawn, if you'd be so kind and let me add this point.
Oh, wait, what did you want to say, Jan?
Please head over to the How Debbie Saves channel. She just started her live series. She's had a show for a while. But the reason I'm suggesting this specific show, her last show from Tuesday, every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time, she comes on, brought me, and I never cry. I hardly ever cry, brought me to tears. So that's all I'm going to say. It's about her journey. She went from one way to another way financially. And those who are interested, How Debbie Saves. Those who are interested in financials, you're going to love that. It's already on replay. You can catch it on replay.
Oh, I would love that. Like I said, there's everybody. You know I always say this, and you guys probably get tired of the compliments, but I am really grateful for this community. I have to tell you, 99% of the comments that I get are just so uplifting and so helpful. One of my favorite things about being a YouTube creator, and anybody else that's a YouTube creator, please chime in, is when a wonderful subscriber asks a question or needs help on something, and somebody else jumps in and says something kind and speaks out and says, hey, you know what? Yes, I have some advice. And then the person thanks them, and you have people helping each other. I love that.
I agree.
You know, but Jan what is it? I can't find your lives, Jan. Where in California are you, Vita? Yeah. By the way, do any of you want to do mystery shopping in California? Let me know, please. I have retail shops there. But just go over to Jan's, Jan's channel, and you'll see her live when she goes live. It'll pop up.
Oh, yeah, 6:15 tomorrow on my channel, which my name is right here. Jan from New York City Saves Money.
Yeah, thank you, Daisy. Southern California.
So much, good. By the way.
It says it. So, yeah, if anyone has my email, if you want to do some mystery shopping in California, because I see a lot of California folks, let me know. I would love that. So that'd be good. Well, I can't think of anything else. Is there anything else you guys want to ask? Is there anything else you want to talk about or say? Because I know I've gone on for a really long time, and I know I could just keep talking randomly. You know, South First. Oh, neat. Okay. Oh, Santa Rosa. Oh, I need mystery shoppers in Santa Rosa. So let me know. Is there any other questions anyone has for Jan, me? Questions you have for each other? Advice you want to give me? Anything anybody wants to say? Oh, thank you, Murky. It was so much fun. Yeah, this was really fun. No getting off this train. That would be fun. Yes. Okay. Oh, how about New Mexico? Oh, yes. Actually, love New Mexico. One of my other companies I work with, I have some stuff there. Are you ladies' emails available? Yes. I'll put my email right here. Hold on one second. You guys can tell I'm not the fastest person at email. Okay. I just added my email, and you guys can email me if you're ever interested in all that. Good night. I guess we should say, so any more questions, anybody? I guess not. So I guess we'll say goodnight. I just want to say thank you. Y'all are a blessing. You all are wonderful. And we'll do a live again maybe several months from now, if you'd like. Okay? Hello, Michigan. Love it. I'm going to hit end broadcast now. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thanks for having me here,
and Happy New Year, and I love you all. Bye.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.